He said, this month is a month of repentance. And I asked, why? There are people who what belongs to them have been buried. Yes. There are people who all you are hearing is promises. Promises on promises. There are people who they have bright future. And bright future keep extending. Year to year, same story. And the Lord said I should tell that person. Yes, sir. He said, I don't care how many years I've held you. I don't care where they have ended you. I don't care what cost your tears. Yes. He said, you, the real you, will be repented. Every day. Let me make you understand very well. And you don't understand. It's First Kings chapter 3. And it said of God, in that day, that after I deliver, that this woman was delivered also. This woman also delivered. And we were together. In the same house. There was no stranger with us. There was no stranger. No visitor. Same with you in the house. And woman died in the night. And this woman died in the night. Because she overlaid it. Because he slept on the child. And he arose at midnight. He arose in the middle of the night. And took my son from beside me. He took my own child. And he laid them on top. Yes, sir. While the handmaid sleep. While I was sleeping. And laid it in her bosom. He laid my own child. My own child. He laid my own child in her own bosom. In her own bed. And laid her dead child in her bosom. In my bosom. 21. And when I rose in the morning. Listen up. When I arose in the morning. When I wake up in the morning. Listen. To give my child son. To give my child. Wait. I wake up in the morning. To give my child food. What happened? Behold, he was dead. He said, when I wake up in the morning to give my child, my own child. Yes, sir. Behold, the so-called child I was thinking is dead. But when I had considered it in the morning, wait, there is something that happened to me here. He said, when I rose in the morning to give my child food, I noticed that child is dead. But when I consider the child in the morning, that's 2 morning. Behold, it was not my son. It was not my child which I did bear. To what I give birth to. Yes, who killed my child? Hey. Who changed my child? The enemy of the man is his force. Yes, sir. The enemy of the man is living with a man. Yes, sir. This is not a stranger, no visitor. We deliver the same day. Yes, sir. We were brothers from the same village. The same mother, the same father. Is the one doing me? We answer the same Sunday. Is the one killing me. I'm afraid to take my children to the village because my own brothers and sisters who killed my child and take another child in place of my own child. I should be enjoying. I wake up to feed my own child in the night. Behold, my child I want to feed is dead. That night became a longer night for that woman. Yes, sir. She started crying. Everything was dead. She weep. The first morning happened to be around 12. I thought she wept 1 a.m. She wept 1:30. Weep 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. In another another morning, which is 6 a.m.,
Yes, sir.
she observed the child. Behold, this child is not my child. There are many of you holding what is not yours. And your enemy are trading with what is not yours. Trading with what belongs to you. Making wealth with your destiny and your glory. And you are with another child. Who owns my child?